Welcome back YouTube. Today I've got some gameplay of a new 5v5 third-person tactical shooter called Veiled Experts, which is currently in beta. I've been playing it quite a lot, I've been enjoying it, and I think it's got some potential, so I want to show you guys some gameplay, then also walk you through how to play it, so when you pick it up, or if you try it, you can jump straight in and know exactly what you're doing. So like a lot of different games out right now, this game has its own set of agents, okay? Now, there's 9 agents at the minute. You have Tyrone, you have Dimitri, you have Young Seek. I might be saying that name incorrectly, I apologise if I am. You have Luna, you have Jack, who we like to call John Wick, as you can see. We have Simon, who's a little bit of a psychopath. We have Nikki, look at the delts on Nikki. We have Lily Rose, who's a classic posh British person. And then we have Soy. Now, alongside each of these agents having their own abilities, there's also these items called leptons, or basically perks, okay? So alongside the agent's abilities themselves, you can then select different leptons to basically supplement the way you want to play. Now you can equip leptons up to a cost of 5, each lepton having its own cost from either 1, 2, or 3. So with a little bit of quick maths, that means you could have a combination of a lepton of price 3 with a lepton of a price 2, or you could have a lepton of a price 3 with 2 other leptons of a price 1, and whatnot. You can create your own combination and make a combination that's going to help you play in a certain way you want to. There are a lot of different leptons that you can pick from. For example, you can have a set weapon for free at a certain round, let's say MPX, MP5 at round 2. You can equip a lepton that's going to give you a little bit more cash in the early rounds for you then to spend on whatever you want. You have leptons that are going to reduce fall damage, going to increase movement speed, so you can really dictate how you want to play with these leptons. It's just a nice way to, one, give a little bit more uniqueness to your agent that you're playing, but then to also allow you to play in a certain style that you want to play. As with any game with different agents, you have their own abilities. You've got the signature ability, which is basically almost like an ultimate. Then you've got their own exclusive leptons, which are basically leptons for them and can't be picked on other agents. Right now in this beta, there's only one game mode called Bomb Defusal. Obviously, I'm expecting there to be more added in the future. Bomb Defusal is essentially search and destroy type game, demolition. This is the loading screen. You pick the character you want to take in. We're going to take Nikki because of the delts to intimidate our opponents. And then we get to, let's say, the slightly complicated stuff, but it's not too complicated once you've played it for a little bit. This is the shop where you can buy your weapons, you can buy your ammo, you can buy your throwables like your nades, your recovery items like armor, bandages, and your tactical items like self-revive and stimulants and whatnot. On the bottom right, you also have different categories. You have your armory, your equipment, and your tacticals. And that is a team investment. So you can invest your money into these different categories. Each of these categories, as you can see from the list, gives you benefits to your shop. So for example, if you invest into armory, that's going to equip more attachments for your weapons. If you invest into equipment, it's going to upgrade and give you benefits for your equipment. And similarly for tacticals, if you invest in tacticals, that's going to give you more benefits for the tacticals that you can buy in the shop. Which I think is quite cool because it then adds another team-based element where, as a team, you got to decide what you want to invest into first, again depending on how you want to play. Then the game mode itself is pretty straightforward. We've all played a similar search and destroy demolition style game mode. 2 teams, 1 attacking, 1 defending. You either win by playing your objective, so if you're attacking, plant the bomb and blow it up, or if you're defending, stop the team from planting. If they do, defuse it, or you can just eliminate the enemy players. I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay, and I'm going to shut up so you have to listen to my annoying voice. See what you think.
You guys are not doing so well. Gotta watch out.
Ace in the hole.
Let's check out this side. Let's go this way.
planted. Go and defuse it.
Recovery is important too. I got shot.
So as you can see there, we lost because I'm terrible. But a nice little thing to talk about is this little recap section at the end of a round. So it basically shows you how each team played, so you can kind of get an idea of their strategies and how they went about it. You also get an MVP screen to show you who was the best player on each team, which is kind of cool if you get chosen as MVP because you feel like a bit of a boss. And then again, at the start of each round, you have the shop, you can make your purchases and whatnot.
Armory level 1. Equipment level 1.
Ace in the hole.
The enemy is down. Let's finish them.
A few little things to know about this game is one, when you're downed, you can actually still move, you can actually still shoot. Obviously, you're not very accurate and you only have your pistol, unless you're one character who has the primary. But you can still move, you can still shoot while you're downed. My character here, her ability is that she can self-res.
Enemy sighted.
Good. Found the victim. Never mind.
Target detected. Here.
Your luck ran out. Ace in the hole.
Found an enemy.
Better luck next time.
You can also loot dead enemies, you can take their equipment, you can take their nades, their tacticals, you just can't take their weapons.
Sighted. Found an
Magnetic
enemy.
field sensors activated. Get to the safe zone now.
Sighted.
Another big factor to this game, which you can see right now, is that there is a zone or a storm, whatever you want to call it, that does come in closer over time. So obviously forces people to move to adapt. And what's quite cool about this storm, this zone, and this game, from round to round, it isn't the same. It changes. It can start in completely different places and it can move in a completely different way. So it really does change up how teams play, how teams adapt from round to round. Something else that you can do, which you might have noticed, is there are crates around the map that you can open and they'll often drop stuff like, again, nades, bandages and whatnot. Just so you don't always have to buy everything, there is the option to potentially find something in-game as well.
I got shot.
So there you have it. There is Veiled Experts. Hopefully you found this video helpful, so if you do pick up the game and want to try it in beta, which I would suggest, because like I said, I think it's fun, I think it's got potential, you know exactly what you're doing, you can jump straight in. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game just from watching this, or if you have played it in the comments below. And if you did like the video, and if you aren't already subscribed, it would be massively appreciated if you did like and did subscribe to my channel. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.